Today, we're exploring a fascinating psychological concept that has a major impact on how we sell, market, and build customer relationships, and that is attachment types. When we think of attachment theory, we often associate it with relationships and childhood development, but attachment styles play a critical role in business, sales, and even brand loyalty. So understanding your own attachment style and that of your customers can dramatically improve your sales approach, customer retention, and brand strategy. Hey, lady bosses, are you working even after putting the kids to bed but still not getting results?
Are you tired of spending money on ads that aren't getting engagement?
Do you feel burdened that you aren't fulfilling your purpose in life because you are so consumed with work?
I'm your host, Brooke Boltz. I'm an attorney and founder of Boltz Legal. I started my business and in 1 year was bringing in 7 figures and am now bringing in multi-7 figures.
And I'm your co-host, Rachel Boltz, owner of Boltz Media. I've helped many businesses build their online presence and increase their revenue through digital marketing.
Want to hear how we did it?
We are here to help you achieve your goals personally, professionally, and spiritually.
So kick off your high heels, sit back, and let's ignite that passion.
We're Miss Biz, where we're putting the Miss in biz.
Let's get biz done. If you listen to the Miss Biz podcast, then you know that my guilty pleasure is watching reality dating shows like Love is Blind.
Here we go again.
So, look, I'm learning things from Love is Blind, hence this episode.
I'm so glad that you can turn reality TV into an educational series.
Yes, my mind is always working. It's always thinking about podcast ideas. So I did not know about these things called attachment types until Love is Blind. One of the characters, or I guess real life participants, is Alex Brown, and he broke up with Madison on season 8 because of her attachment style.
Oh, snap.
It was the craziest thing. They were like hitting it off, dating. We thought for sure they were going to get engaged. And then he says, "What's your attachment style?" And she said it was, what did she say? She said it was avoidant. And it was like his heart sunk. And they never could recover from that because she was avoidant. He did not want to be in a relationship with someone who was an avoidant. And it was over. The relationship ended. Sorry if you haven't watched it for the spoiler. But I suddenly realized I need to learn about these attachment styles because it could be important to business as well. So what it is, the attachment theory refers to how individuals form relationships based on their early life experiences. And there are 4 primary attachment types: secure, anxious, avoidant, and disorganized. So each of these influences how people interact with brands, salespeople, and businesses.
Interesting. So the first attachment style is the secure attachment. These individuals are comfortable with trust and relationships. They're confident buyers who value consistency and authenticity in a brand. They make decisions based on logic and long-term benefits rather than fear or impulse.
So the celebrity example of the secure attachment would be someone like Oprah. She is known for building deep and authentic relationships with her audience and peers. She exudes confidence, she is emotionally stable, and has strong interpersonal skills. So these are traits of someone who is securely attached.
Have you seen, not to counteract this, because I do believe that Oprah is a great example of this, but I don't know if you saw what she did with The Rock after the Hawaii fires.
No.
It was not good. I'll fill you in later. It was not good. But yes, Oprah is someone who people trust because she's always kind of been like that go-to resource for accurate information. So the other attachment style is the anxious attachment. So these customers need reassurance. They're likely to respond to personalized marketing, social proof, and follow-ups. They may hesitate before purchasing, needing extra nurturing to feel secure in their decision.
So the celebrity example of the anxious attachment was Kim Kardashian. And I don't know if you're a Kim Kardashian fan. I don't really know her that much. I tried to look for some other examples, but this one seemed to be the best of the examples I could come up with. So Kim Kardashian thrives on validation and connection, frequently seeking engagement from fans and media. Her approach to branding and marketing revolves around social proof, reassurance, and high-touch customer engagement, which aligns with an anxious attachment style.
The other attachment style is the avoidant attachment. This is the one that Brooke was talking about in Love is Blind. So these are highly independent customers who dislike aggressive sales tactics. They prefer to self-service options and minimal interaction with salespeople. They're drawn to brands that empower them rather than push them.
So a celebrity example of the avoidant attachment could be Elon Musk. He tends to value independence and autonomy, often making bold decisions without concern for external validation. His minimal interaction with traditional PR and preference for direct communication through things like Twitter reflects an avoidant attachment style.
Yeah, Elon, he does what he wants, man, and the rest of the world listens. But he's also a brilliant man in a lot of regards. Many of our listeners know that I own Bolts Media, and we are a full-service digital marketing company. But not everyone may know that they can contact me. So I wanted to let everyone know today that if you have any questions, you need any advice, or you would like to book services, I would love to assist. You can reach me at boltsmedia.com. Fill out the contact form on my page, and I will reach out to you personally and schedule a free consultation to help guide you on your journey. So the fourth attachment style, I think it's the fourth one, right?
Yeah.
Is disorganized attachment. So these customers exhibit conflicting behaviors. They might be drawn to a brand but struggle with trust. They need both reassurance and autonomy, making them a challenge for marketers and sales teams. This is probably one of the hardest consumer groups to reach.
Yes. So the celebrity example of the disorganized attachment would be Kanye West. He has unpredictable and contradictory behaviors in relationships and branding. His mix of trust-seeking and defiant independence is characteristic of disorganized attachment.
That's ye. So what attachment style would you say that you are, Brooke?
It's hard. I actually think I should take a test to tell me for sure, because I can see myself in a lot of these. Of course, I think we all look and we're like, I want to be a secure attachment. I hope that I'm a secure attachment, but I see aspects of myself in avoidant as well. I'm not the person who likes to be bothered when I'm shopping. Like, for example, if I go into a store and they say, can I help you with anything?
Right.
I don't think one time I've ever said, yes, you can help me. Even though they probably could, I would rather browse and take twice as long to find it myself than have a salesperson help me. And I think that's characteristic of the avoidant attachment. So I think I maybe am a mix between on good days I'm secure and on bad days I'm avoidant.
Yeah, I can relate to that. I also think that it probably pertains to the situation that you're in. So, like for example, you were talking about when you're in the store. I am the same exact way, unless I'm in Home Depot and I have no idea what any of the things do, then I'm like, yes, please give me some help.
True.
I need some help. I need a man. I need an interpreter. And then I can get in and get out. So I think a lot of it is just relevant to the type of situation that you're in. And yeah, I think people could be a mix of different types. Because I know sometimes I'll see ads like on Facebook or Instagram, and I'll be like, that can't be real. Like her hair just grew 3 feet in 3 months. Like, no way. No way. So then I'm like, reading reviews, and then I'm like, nah, it can't be real. So, but then I'm not like that with everything else too. So I think it's just really relative to what environment you're in and what the product is and what it's claiming.
But when you're looking at it from an approach of a business owner or a salesperson and how to approach different attachment styles, there are definitely going to be people who are dominant in one of these attachment styles more than the others. So you should keep them in mind as you're coming up with sales approaches. So if your client has a secure attachment, focus on the long-term value of the product or service, the brand consistency, and the logical benefits. If they're anxious, or an anxious attachment, which I think is a little different than just being anxious, emphasize testimonials, case studies, and personalized communication to reassure them in what you're offering.
And for an avoidant attachment, respect their autonomy by offering self-service options, downloadable resources, and minimal follow-ups. And with disorganized attachment, use a balanced approach. Give them space, but also provide trust-building measures like transparent guarantees and customer support.
So brands that project security and reliability appeal to securely attached customers. So think building trust over time is what's going to appeal to someone with a secure attachment. So an example of an ad campaign that is really good for targeting secure attachment individuals would be the Toyota ad called Built to Last. So Built to Last was a campaign that focused on reliability, longevity, and consistency of the Toyota vehicles. It would highlight the years of excellent customer service, the strong warranties, and the testimonials from loyal customers who trust the brand for generations. So the long-term trust over time is what's going to be the most appealing to people with the secure attachment style. Do you love the Miss Biz podcast?
Because we love you.
Here's 3 things you can do to show your support.
1, write us a review. Apple or Spotify are the best platforms for reviews.
2, join us for our free Friday Zoom calls at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. To RSVP, go to missbiz.com homepage, scroll down to Miss Biz Connects, and click the link.
3, follow us on social media. Our handle is at Miss Biz Podcast.
As always, thank you for your support. So that might be tough if you're newer in your business. So you might have to look to other ways to make your experience look longer or more secure. Maybe you're new in your profession, but you worked for years doing something different that can still instill that trust into someone that you have a track record of success, even though you might be selling a different product or doing something slightly different now.
And anxious attached customers, they need a lot more touch points. So brands that use email, they nurture sequences, community buildings, and personalized outreach. So that typically does well with them. And an example of this is the You're Not Alone campaign. This is a highly engaging campaign with personalized email follow-up, strong social proof, which contains reviews and influencer endorsements, and a focus on exceptional customer support, reassuring anxious buyers that they are making the right choice.
Yes, and the You're Not Alone campaign was a campaign that Zappos had. So avoidant customers prefer independence. Brands like Tesla, which allow online purchases with minimal human interaction, cater really well to this group. So people who want to do self-checkout.
Yeah.
If you prefer self-checkout versus interacting with if
you never want to talk to a human again, buy a Tesla.
As we're doing this, I'm realizing my husband is an avoidant. He's definitely avoidant. I mean, he doesn't do the self-checkout just because he doesn't want to take jobs away from people, but if he could avoid human interaction, he would definitely do that. So example of an avoidant customer campaign is Tesla. So you're in control on your own terms is the campaign title. So it's a minimalist campaign emphasizing independence, self-service, and seamless online purchasing. It would feature messaging like no pushy sales reps, buy when you're ready, and catering to customers who prefer autonomy and want to just be left alone and do it themselves.
And disorganized customers, they need a mix of security and space. So offering clear policies, no pressure sales, and great customer service helps them feel more comfortable. And an example of a campaign that was effective is the We've Got Your Back campaign by either Lyft or Lyft. Lyft or Uber. This campaign would focus on both reliability and flexibility, reassuring customers that they are in control while also being supported. Messaging would highlight trust-building elements with background-checked drivers, in-app safety features, and responsive customer support. At the same time, it would promote the autonomy aspect, such as customized ride options, upfront pricing, and flexible cancellation policies.
So I think thinking about all these different attachment types can really help you build a holistic marketing strategy, because you can look at it from, okay, if someone wants to be left alone, then my strategy shouldn't be solely pushy salesmen. I need to have an option for those who just want to go online and click buy and purchase. So I really think this is a useful tool to finding the holes in. You may be just coming up with campaigns that target people who think like you. Mm-hmm. And it's good to realize that there are other people who think differently, to try to have campaigns that appeal to all the different attachment styles.
Right. So closing sales can be dramatically improved with psychological insights. So when you're engaging with a potential customer, like Brooke said, you want to think about their style and you want to adapt your strategy based upon that style. So if they're a secure buyer, focus on reliability and long-term value. If they're an anxious buyer, offer reassurance and social proof. If they're an avoidant buyer, give them space with self-directed options. Or if they're a disorganized buyer, be patient, offer trust-building measures, and don't rush through the sale.
So final thoughts are: understanding attachment styles gives you a major advantage in sales and marketing. It allows you to tailor your approach, connect more authentically with your customers, and ultimately close more deals. So take a moment and ask yourself, what's your attachment style, and how might that influence your own sales or marketing approach? Also ask, who's your target market? What's their attachment style? And maybe it's not any one thing, but a variety or combination of all these four things. So kind of audit your business to ask, am I focusing on the reliability and long-term value? Am I, doing all the different things for these attachment styles to try to appeal to the broadest audience possible?
We appreciate you and are honored to be on this journey with you. We can't wait to help you, to encourage you, and show you how to grow personally, professionally, and spiritually.
If you found Miss Biz helpful, please leave a review and share with others.
You can follow us on social media at Miss Biz Podcast.
For legal questions or services, please visit boltslegal.com.
And for digital marketing needs, please visit boltsmedia.com. Let's get biz done.